Hi there. In this video, we'll be covering how to write and publish an ebook. The steps in this video can help you share your message and generate leads and opportunities. By the end of this video, you'll learn more about ebook writing, along with the many steps to follow. And stay tuned until the end of the video for an opportunity I really think you're going to enjoy. Let's dive in. If you're looking at bringing an ebook forward, the first step is writing it, figuring out how to get the words onto the page. It's so important to be practical and pragmatic when you're approaching the writing process. A lot of times when people start writing a book or an ebook, they think about just writing whatever they want and then they'll figure it out later, what we want to include or not include. I'm not really telling you not to do it that way, but that's not the way I do it. That's not the way I approach book writing. I approach book writing by planning things out, by figuring out what the scope is of the book beforehand, mapping out the outline and the chapters, and having a really good vision for the direction and path I'm going, because ultimately that path is going to help guide the reader path as well. You want the reader to do something through your ebook. Whether that's signing up for your email list, or maybe it's a free download from your email list, whether that's an opportunity to sign up for your high-level coaching services. This ebook is somehow positioned within your offerings, within your platform, within your goals. So you want to be able to figure out how it fits in, what you want to accomplish with it, and ultimately what the reader should take away. I think a lot of times with ebooks, people think I'm just going to slap together whatever, put it on my website as a free download. That's all well and good. I'm not, again, telling you not to do that, but you could have more impact with this. You could have a really deeper purpose. If you're thinking about signing up, 5- and 6-figure clients, you want to be able to get them excited to work with you and share a message that resonates and a message that matters. I've had clients of mine who've taken individual book sales and turned them into $80,000 to $100,000 in coaching services just from one book. One ebook could have huge opportunity and huge upside. So really think about what you want to accomplish, think about what the reader is going to take away from it and what you want them to do next. And then from there, it's really going to make the writing process that much easier because all of this stuff is already mapped out. It's now just a matter of staying committed to it and figuring out how to get the words onto the page. Whether that is, talking through the manuscript, talking through the book, using audio recordings and voice-to-text transcription, you could actually go for a drive or go for a walk and just talk through a chapter at a time and then take the audio from that and turn that into an automatic transcription of text. And then you can take that text and shape it into chapters. That's what I do when I'm working as a ghostwriter with a client. I work with them, I talk to them about the chapter, I upload the audio to turn it into automatic transcription, and then I adjust and tweak and edit it and shape it into an actual chapter. It's a great process, it's a time-saving process, but it's something to keep in mind, especially if you're somebody who's great at talking things through, but not so great at sitting at the keyboard and writing it out. Obviously, keyboard, computer is a great way to get words out. Some people just get a pad and pen and start writing, and that's fine too. Whatever works for you. One thing that I would avoid, and something that you want to keep in mind, is avoiding ChatGPT for creating writing for you. A lot of people, when they create an ebook, think, I just want to have something to put on my website. It's not a big deal if the content's great. I just want it to be readable and simple and basic and straightforward. When you're allowing ChatGPT to write the book for you, you're basically taking the collective conversation of the entire world and churning it into a book on your topic. There's certainly some ideas you can take from research, but at the same time, you're basically giving away your opportunity to be different because your book is going to sound like everybody else's. You want your book, your ebook, whatever you're putting together, to be different. And using ChatGPT to generate words for it is just going to make it sound redundant and make it less likely that somebody's actually going to take the next steps that you want them to take. Once you finish the writing process, it's so valuable to do editing, to have other people edit your work and make it stronger and clearer and better. A lot of times when people finish a draft, they want to jump ahead. They, just want to speed forward and publish the thing. But editing, really powerful, well-done editing, is going to help make the book better. It's going to pick up the things that you're missing. It's going to iron out some of the rough spots. It's going to pinpoint areas that are redundant or missing something. It's going to also catch all the spelling errors and other grammatical problems. Just make sure that your draft is as strong as possible. If you're interested, again, in having people who read this ebook become 5-figure clients of yours, it makes sense for you to want to spend a little bit of time and a little bit of money to make sure that the manuscript is as strong as possible, because ultimately it's going to be worth it. If somebody starts reading your ebook and sees a bunch of errors and spelling mistakes and formatting issues, they're going to be less likely to become a client of yours. So this is really quality control, and it's about making your message as strong as possible. Another important step is design. This could be a free download. This could be, something quick and easy and simple. But even if you end up just working on something through Canva, putting together a cover and basic design on Canva, you want something visually appealing. You want it to look nice, and you want to spend a little bit of time to get it right. Maybe even want to work with a professional who designs book covers. The cover is going to engage people and draw them in, and the more professional this looks and feels to them, the more likely it is that they're going to end up taking the action that you want them to take. Once you've done all those things, you want to figure out how you want to share this. Is it something that's available as a download on your website? Is it something that's available for people when they sign up for a certain course or offering of yours? Is it something that you're posting on Amazon as well? It's really up to you to figure out. With publishing options the way they are today, it's very simple and straightforward that even if you put it on your website, you could put it in other places such as Amazon, and just have control over how people reach it and find it. So there's no issues with putting it in multiple places. Just have a plan either way. Figure out exactly what you want to do with it and find a way to make it work. The final step, once you have this ebook published and you have it offered in the right places, is promoting it, is letting people know about it. Maybe that's through an email blast. Maybe that's through your social media network. Maybe that's in some other way. Maybe you do advertising. Whatever the case may be, think about the promotion process and think about how you can make this all work together to let people know about it. You spent all this time and effort and potentially money to bring this forward. You want to let people know that it's available. So it can be really exciting to promote your work, to let people know about it, and to really give them this extra piece that you're offering something additional that other people aren't, that you're going to that next level. Writing an ebook is a super thing, and it should be a really proud moment for you that you did this. You spent the time and effort to put your message out into the world, even if it's just on your website, and it's a chance for people to learn something. It's a chance for people to connect with you, and it can be a really empowering process. If you want to learn more about how to write and publish an ebook, there's so many other things that I'd love to share with you, insights from my 30+ books that I've written or ghostwritten that I'd love to share. Head to my website. It's goodghostwriter.com. You can click the link below, and there you can schedule a one-on-one strategy call with me. I'd love to talk about your ebook. I'd love to talk about what your goals are, what you hope to accomplish, what your questions and needs are, and maybe if I can help point you in the right direction. Remember, a good book can change your life. I'm Dan Good. Thanks for watching.